The nice thing about World of Light is you do get the unlimited tries at it, so if you fail at World of Light, then you just go back in and you're fine. Also, these guys are on timers, so as such, you gotta make sure that, like, when you head back, you can get different stuff.
Let's try another summon, shall we? Oh, Tails!
Oh, hey, there you go. So to make Tails, we combine Andy from Advance Wars and Vulpix from Pokemon. So we're combining a mechanic and a fox with multiple tails, see? It all works out, it's so good. And we're throwing in a Ricky in there.
Why not?
Because you have multiple Rickies. It's so cool, the thought that went into making each of these characters. And that render is from, I think, isn't that Generations? Or is that...
Either Colors or Generations, and it's an Ace one as well.
It's of that era, for sure. So you can see the different... You can actually click on them to see what you need to get them for the spirits there. But for the most part, you can also get them through other means, so...
Yeah, cool.
Alright, back in.
Let's do this.
So your main goal right now is, remember when it cut away to that green button there? So you want to get the buttons, because the buttons will open up an area, which you need to go to eventually. For the most part, it's just going around and getting everything that you can, though. So we got Squitter here from Donkey Kong Country, being the little spider buddy. Probably one of the only spider buddies in games I can think of.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Playing, I think, one of the themes from... Yeah, Ice Cave Chant, so that's a really... They really went in with the Donkey Kong music in this one.
They really did.
In Smash 4, it was like, hey, we remixed the regular jungle theme 5 more times. Do you want it? And people were like, no, I'd rather just have more. So then they're like, okay, you get Ice Cave Chant, you get, like, Gangplank Galleon and Snake Chanty. You get Funky's theme, which is so fun to fight to, and it's like the original. So, and then of course, who can forget the new remix of Gangplank Galleon, which is the most amazing thing.
No! Down, movement speed down!
That one is surprisingly debilitating, for sure. So if you want, you can put up movement speed up for your character, which would help. Or you could pick someone who wouldn't be affected by movement speed, like Donkey Kong, who's already a slow hulking monster.
Yeah, this fat-ass King Kong XP over here. Let's do this.
One of the ones that I got was, I forget who it's for, but the spirit makes your character... Oh, it's Regigigas. Makes your character super slow, makes your character, though, have unlimited super armor and more attack. So it's like, it's so ridiculous. And it works, because that's what Regigigas does.
Just keep doing that. Why not?
But just put your hands together if you want to clap, and we'll take you through this monkey rap.
Her DK in the world of light.
So you see there, it's not Sticky Floor resist, he gave Sticky Floor immunity. Meaning from now on, if you ever have a stage with Sticky Floor, you put him on as a support spirit, and you're completely immune to it. So all Sticky Floor stages are now not a problem. I mean, they weren't really before in my eyes, but they're still useful.
What was it you said I should go for?
The Endless Smash one, so the one right by the red. It's kind of the top left one right there, yeah. So you get to hold your smash attacks for as long as you need, which is really helpful, especially for characters who have super armor during that.
Mm-hmm. Just try and, even things out on both sides.
Yep, for sure. Like I said, there's kind of an ultimate one on each of the paths that you want to try and work towards, but for the most part, you can just play around with it, because you don't even need to use that much.
Okay, going down would be beneficial here.
Yeah, because you want to get that switch down there. Get it? The switch.
Ha ha! Hee hee! Ho ho! Ha ha!
We got Moreg here with her not stand Brigade, her blade. So even though there's not much in terms of representation from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in this game, you get all the spirits, you get some music, which is a bit of a shame because it looks like the DLC is way beyond Nintendo at this point.
Yes, indeed. Alright, come on, Tom. You can beat anime. You can defeat anime for all time.
Like, I feel like if there's anything that can defeat anime, it's a big Unka like Donkey Kong here.
Or themselves, apparently.
Right? Well, I mean, you can't save a character with a bad recovery as a spirit. So,
yeah.
Hey, but we got her, and she's awesome. Xenoblade 2 characters are so good. So good.
Well, if the playthrough wins out in the poll, I guess we'll be actually doing a full playthrough. Oh, Venusaur!
And it's a giant Ivysaur, because of course.
Let's see, what we got here?
So the floor is poison here, and you don't have poison floor immunity, but that's fine because you just don't go onto the floor and you should be good. And plus, with the enemy being giant, they'll be going through the platforms anyways.
Alright, that's how we're going to do this. Maybe I should have picked a faster character to defeat an Ivysaur. It's cool. Just put your hands together and clap.
Yeah, sadly, they are immune to their own floor effects, because of course you can't poison a poison-type Pokemon.
Yeah.
It is funny, though, that, like, Venusaur there gives fire weakness up as its skill. It's like, would you really want to equip that? I mean, I guess it's accurate, but should we?
What does that do exactly?
So there are 3 switches in the world that open up the gate here. That leads to, let's say, an area that might have a character you really want to play as in there. So we kind of want to find these switches.
Okay. You go strongest team. Okay.
So Mole Mania was one of Sakurai's first games. He worked on it after Kirby's Adventure on the Game Boy there. So it being in is a big testament to one of Sakurai's favorite games. And so to make it here, you fight a lot of burrowing things. You got drills and all that. So it's a cute reference, and we're fighting in the Great Cave Offensive, of course. Which, in my eyes, is the least offensive stage in the game.
Well, you have your opinions, Tanner, and I don't want to call you a cook, but that's what you are.
It's a joke because I actually hate that stage. I love Kirby Superstar is one of my favorite games ever, but I hate that stage. Now, the Battlefield version, that's cool.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The stage itself, ugh.
It's too big, like even for 8 players.
Yeah, it's not super into that myself. Top man, guess we gotta find a bottom, am I right? Heyo.
Does he like fit on the top right there? There's a peg. Stop it, Tom.
Whoa, okay, you went a little further. So this battle sucks.
Oh my god, no!
This battle is the worst. I remember this one. They never stop. Oh, down B would work here, huh? Because they gotta use their, they gotta run up to you, so that works. Didn't even think about that. That's some strategy.
There you go.
You get the screw attack item equipped to start the battle off with his spirit, which is useful for any battles where... So there's some combinations you can do which are really cool, like using screw attack plus one of the ones that make it so that if you get the first hit of battle, you become invincible. So there's stuff you can do with that, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, Piston Hondo.
Yeah, let's go. I don't care if I'm at a spirit type disadvantage. I have more power than you. I played Pokemon Quest.
So, some of the Little Mac battles are tough because his punches are strong, and this is an HP battle, so you just gotta be careful here. But I do like how it kind of looks like Piston Hondo because he's so big and you're in the ring here. It's really cool. There's a fun thing to make E-Honda from Street Fighter. You actually have to combine Piston Hondo with a sumo character.
It's fun. I got this, Tanner. I got this.
I would say definitely put on a advantage for your spirit there because that actually increases the damage done to you and done to the less damage he takes. So it's like it's not just the fact that it's a bad type matchup, like it does affect it there. So the Masked Lumen, that's a good one.
I could have sworn that was going to be a boss in the game. Sadly, it's not.
Me too, because they showed him on the main menu there, and I was really excited. And sadly. Like, I've seen the boss list, and the boss list is good, but sadly, there is no Masked Lumen. There is a battle to represent him, but it's not the actual Masked Lumen, and I'm like, aw, man, that would've been dope. So yeah, the endless smash attack means you can hold it for as long as you need. There's also a lot of skills that do HP up for stamina battles, which are quite useful for these, where you start with more HP than the opponent.
I'm not too bad with Morph, it seems.
No, I mean, you've been playing him for years now, technically, right? Because of, even just on and off. But what's really good with him is doing his short hop forward attack. So pressing X and A while holding forward. That's where he does, like, the little swipe down. You can do shenanigans with that, of just chaining it on your opponent. So remember I said you need to go to a city? Here we are. in the big city.
Oh, yellow, bottom right. Oh, this is cute.
Yeah, this one's cute. This was the Pocket Football thing was a 3DS download title, and to do it, we fight a bunch of super tiny villagers, and it spawns a bunch of soccer balls. So there's just gonna be soccer flying around, and it's adorable.
Oof! All right, here we go.
Sorry, did I say soccer? Is that bad?
No, it's fine. I wasn't even paying attention to that. It was the footballs flying about that scares me.
If you don't, it's gonna be the people in the audience. They're gonna be calling me out for saying soccer.
Oh, we don't have that many audience members. I won't worry about it.
Yeah, but I feel like if one of them likes football, it will become a thing.
I guess.
Yeah, this one's a bit hectic because they'll hit the soccer balls and make them go nuts. So, did you see the new baseball item they added to the game?
Yes, I did. Like, it warps out of reality, comes back and hits you. I was wondering what was going on for a second.
It's really cool, but it's also not a reference to anything. It's just a... I think it's because they just really wanted something to go with the home run bat.
Yeah.
Because now you can actually hit it back, and one cool thing about the home run bat in this game is if you're charging up the smash attack with it, if a projectile is thrown at you, you will automatically hit it back if you're charging it, so you don't even have to let go. It's really good for anything being thrown at you, because then you hit it back and it does big boy damage.
Oof, I do like big boy damage. Oof, this is a toughie.
Yeah, especially because, so it says only certain Pokemon will merge from Pokeballs. That means every single one will be a Latios and a Latias, which is, yikes, because you know how they go. And I think the opponent starts pretty much with a Pokeball to throw it right away. So you'll pretty much, yeah, it gets just spawned in here. So I remember this one being a bit difficult, but I do like how it looks with the blue and the red Charizard, and you're fighting in what looks to be Hoenn, because there's water everywhere.
Come on, I just need, like, one chance. One chance to KO, that's all I need. Oh my god, and I'm dead.
Yeah, those level 3 ones can be brutal if you don't make a party specifically to fight them. So what I like to do is I usually like to just go around and clear up, like, the main path of level 1s and 2s, and then later on go get those level 3 guys, so... You can get down there through the city also under there, so if you go up and around, there's ways to get there.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Ready to beat up an old man?
I can't take on Grandpa Max, okay? It's just not happening.
Right. It's when I did this battle, I actually felt a bit sad because I'm like, I don't want to beat up Roy Campbell. Like, I know he's kind of a jerk in Metal Gear Solid 2, but I don't want to. He's a nice guy.
He is.
His voice is like it's equally soothing and intimidating.
How do you feel about Snake's re-entry into the Smash Bros. Mythos, mate? Were you happy to see him back?
Oh, I'm so happy. Even though it's a bit bittersweet, because to me, Metal Gear died with Metal Gear Solid 5, because I thought that game was kind of a travesty. I think Ground Zeroes, the demo game, is better than 5 itself. And what it just comes down to is I loved Metal Gear for the story, and for them to be like, yeah, but this game we're not having much story. It's like, what is the point?
Yeah.
So for me, I didn't super love it, but him being there to represent at least even like the era of Metal Gear 2 and 3, which are some of my favorite games of all time, is just, it's wonderful. I love it.
It's okay. I'm not coming near you. Or your grenades.
Like, I forgot that Metal Gear Survive came out this year and was a game.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, you gotta make sure you watch out for his bombs there that he puts on the ground. And they're easier to see here than in Brawl for sure. So I definitely watch for that blinking light there.
Let's see. Maybe we should go with something powerful.
Honestly, I find power-based characters are way better for this mode because the way the attack works is kind of like a multiplier. So if you have a character who's way stronger and they do an attack that's already strong, it's exponentially stronger. So if you do like a forward smash attack with DK while you're at an advantage, you just get a huge chunk of damage. Like you did 22 in one hit.
It's okay. Just gotta keep it moving. One thing you gotta learn about Smash. Defensive play is good. Being aggressive helps usually 10 times out of 10.
Well, because this is going more for, like, the melee style of aggressive play being favored, you know, because Brawl and Smash 4 definitely was like, nah, it's okay, you can be, you know, a little bit more defensive about it and a bit more runaway. But because this is going back to the speedy era, we definitely have it being like, nah, you want to be fast, you want to be hitting them always pursuing, as he crawls towards you, which I'm not sure about that technique.
Oh, well, R.I.P. Roy, I guess.
He'll be back one day. Oh, but he and the voice actor, the voice actor for him, Paul Eiding, and the voice of Snake on Twitter are always having fun with each other, recording things, and it's adorable.
Bless.
So yeah, the city here, based off Lumio City from Pokemon X and Y. The bad... Oh, no, don't do this one! This one is one of the toughest ones. It is brutal.
The enemy favors Smash attacks. Okay, I guess.
Oh man, Model X. Did you play the ZX games?
I did not. I think I dabbled in the Zero ones, but that was about it.
Imagine Mega Man Zero, but a Metroidvania, where you get to turn it. Your powers are turning into different Mega Man Zero characters. So you get to become all the different, like the Elite Four, if you will, all those elemental robots, as well as X-Zero and a few other ones. So it's really cool. It was a cool game. Definitely didn't get any love, especially the sequels, ZX Advent. Didn't get much love, sadly, so they kind of died there. But they were really neat, and they were also pretty much a common rider. Because the way that the Mega Manning worked, it was like, you know, drastic personalities henshining up, and it was pretty much Kamen Rider, which is cool.
I was gonna say, it sounds like Decade.
It's very similar. They even go into stuff like, oh, to be a Mega Man means to fight with justice in your heart, you know, so like, it's very Kamen Rider. And it even does some, like, weird references to, like, the classic series. Yeah, there we go. So, Model X can be enhanced into a Model ZX, because the way it works is you get Model X, and then Model X fuses with Model Z to make Model ZX, which is cool. It's like a mixture of Zero and X, but not that weird mixture of Zero and X from the recent manga that came out.
Okay, you're throwing a bunch of words at me here. What the hell is that?
It's a Kingdom Hearts lake.
Don't get my hopes up, alright?
But look at it. Look at it, though.
No.
Like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, that's just a Kingdom Hearts lake.
Alright, by enhanceability, let's see if we can upgrade this sucker.
So you can also level up with the cores, so when you get rid of an old spirit, they'll leave behind a core, and you can level up with that instead. And they pretty much are just substitutes that let you level up for a bunch at once. So even when you're fusing away spirits, you get some of their cores back.
Nice.
I'm really sad there's no music from ZX in the game, because it's really good. But they did put in one song in this game that is just for me, and that is the main theme from Mega Man Star Force.
Aww.
As soon as that was put in, that was a song that is equated with my childhood, and there's no Battle Network music. There's no some of the other spin-offs. There's a couple X songs, and there's one from Zero. But when they put that one in, I was just like, this song is... Like, Sakurai put it in for me myself. And it was one of the first ones that I unlocked, too, in the store, and so it was wonderful.
Bring forth the devil!
Yeah, wasn't sure what they were going with when they decided, hey, how do we make Dr. Kawashima seem cooler? And that's make him evil. I'm sorry, does that say unflinching charge smash attacks?
Yes, it does.
So that means we can charge unlimited with our smash attacks, and they will not make us flinch? That's really good!
Sure is.
You know what else is good? Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
No.
It's a good game!
No, don't let's play it.
Well, I'm not saying about Let's Plays, I'm saying as a game. It's like Persona, but kind of put down a bit.
Oh, Kawashita, or whatever the fuck it is.
Hey, after about 25 parts, that Let's Play becomes really fun.
Wow, 25 parts. And like
watch
what?
the supercut. That they cut out most of it anyway.
I might watch the supercut then.
There's some fun stuff with Barry Goodman.
Oh, good shit. Alright, I'm kind of low on snacks right now, so let's just continue.
Well, why don't we head to the store? Heyo.
Yeah.
I mean, we could actually. There are stores that let us do that.
Oh, it's the Nintendo Land person. I have, to this day, still not played Nintendo Land.
It's honestly probably one of the best games on the Wii U, which is saying something. Like in terms of party games, because almost every one you can pull out at a party now and you'll still have lots of fun. There's some of like the best ones that I've played. I'm really happy they put in a Nintendo Land remix. Weirdly, it was on Miiverse in Smash 4, so meaning that it's this one you just suddenly get max damage at this one, so you just gotta try and wait for that and then hit him.
Not a fan of that, as Liam would say. Not happy with that.
There's some fun ones. I don't get what this is supposed to be a reference to. Is it the reference to the sudden death of the Wii U? I don't know. We'll have to see.
Spicy, Tanner. Nope! Why does he get a fucking... Go away!
There you go. Just roll into him.
Yeah, why not?
I am happy they actually gave him the role from Donkey Kong Country. You know, the one attack from that game.
I'm gonna level X so hard, you've got no idea.
So X, he evolves into the final armor from Mega Man X, which is cool.
Of course Wii Fit Trainer would be in the sea. What are you, high?
Well, yeah, there's a gym there. It's got to get the money somehow.
Yeah.
There's actually, if you look at like the layout, you'll start to recognize some of the game's levels are there. Like you can see them built into the world. I think the Inkopolis level or the Moray Towers level is close nearby there.
Yeah, that's what I like about the world of Light. Honestly, like in the Subspace emissary, it was just like plains or a nondescript ancient temple. But here it's like the world of Smash Bros, you know?
Yeah, it's like everything's kind of combined together into one big world, and that's always a fun thing, the convergence stories, if you will. So how do you feel about Wii Fit Trainer as a playable character?
I don't play her, but she's a fucking beast to fight against, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's kind of how I feel. I'm not super into actually playing as her. Also, I will say, I think the male Wii Fit Trainer is the most forgotten about character in the entire game.
Let's see. Easy to launch after a little while. All fighters have increased move speed after a little while. Okay.
So they kind of jump around like gremlins after a little bit.
Yeah. I agree with the male Wii Fit Trainer, by the way. I never see those online.
Right, no one, like, every other, like, gender, like, I have people defend male Corrin, female Corrin, and it's like, yeah, like, they're all in use, but no, it's like, no one uses male Wii Fit Trainer.
I have never noticed this before. The fucking platforms are Wii Fit balance boards.
Yes, they are. That was in the last game as well, and it's like, yep. So this is the third and I think final type of master, and these are trainers.
Okay.
So you leave your spirits with the trainers, and they will give your spirits the type of kind of element, you'll see, that'll be explained when you go in, but they change the stats on them to reflect the master that you leave them with.
Train spirit, certain style. Okay.
All the different masters have like, so you'll say like, hey, we do, you know, movement speed and jump up, but offense, defense, and weight down. Of course, weight goes down. We balance board. But you leave them with them, then when you equip the spirits later, they will take on those attributes. So it does take, I think, about like a half hour to train, you know, weaker ones and longer for some of the other ones. But again, when you put them in here, then you can't use them for, in the game there.
Yeah.
So you don't want to accidentally put in one of your ones that say, lets you clear obstacles, because I did that, and that was a mistake.
Right away. I'll learn that.
Oh, so that's just fast tracking. So, he learned it quickly.
Oh, learn now. Sure, why not?
Yeah, and then you can get them to have that style. If you want to do one, you know, so some of them, these can again be used for more intense sort of micromanaging of your characters. So, or you can also leave them there and they'll slowly build up the meter over time.
Menus are hard, guys. Yay!
They definitely don't always work the way that you think they would. And that was actually when I was a game tester. One of the things that we had to do was, does the menu make sense? And here he is.
Okay, stamina battle, the enemy loves to taunt, all fighters have reduced jump power, you got it.
So all the Street Fighter matches have reduced jump power to make it feel like a Street Fighter game in terms of the heaviness of jumping, which I really like. So yes, he's there, he's taunting, he loves it.
Oh, Dan. Dan's the man.
He's so funny, and the fact that he started off as just being, we're just making fun of SNK by making, because SNK has a character who I think his name is like Ran Hibiki or something instead of Dan Hibiki, and so when SNK made a character who's a parody of Ryu, Capcom went, well, we'll make a parody of your character, and then years later, they actually fought each other in Capcom vs. SNK, which is beautiful.